Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got another one of those projects where you don't tempt me to do something. So the other day I brought the Tonka tractor out to our garden, and it's like, just to test something. And my gran said to me, she was cutting the grass at the time, she goes, "Oh, why don't you make a lawnmower for it to pull behind it?" I knew she was joking, but I may have took it quite literally. This is actually the second iteration of it, and it's only taken me half a week to build. First iteration, I tried to use WPL parts, driveline and everything to make it a lot lighter. Turns out I love WPL, but it turns out their drivetrain isn't really handled for speed and spinning bits of metal. So what we've got, this is all aluminum construction, bit of rubber in a tube. Battery is a counterweight on the tractor, but from what you've probably just seen, it doesn't really help that much with steering. It still steers really uncontrollably. But if I flip it over, what we got is just sharpened bits of metal. And I've noticed one of these that I've taken has got a nice chunk in it. So I've hit a stone with it, or I've hit the concrete path as I've started it up on the path, and I've slowly gone across. And you realise the spacing on the blade leaves a nice little dead zone in the middle. So there is nice little lines. That is because of, like I said, I tried using the WPL drivetrain, which I had the issue of the smallest drive shafts I could get wouldn't allow for any overlap. If I made the blades bigger, the deck would have been out to here. So I'm like, yeah, fuck that. But yeah, I'm a professional idiot. Don't fucking try this at home, because I've had one of these already fly off and it is not fun. And if you may be questioning why there's two controllers, the GT5 is for the tractor itself and the 3-point linkage on the tractor, but I've made it a little bit too heavy for this. You can hear the servo. You can hear the servo dying. But I have a strange feeling I can switch it over to the Unimog at some point. And that's got a better lift control arm system on it. And the GT3 is just to keep this on a completely separate circuit. So if anything happens on the GT5, I can just let off the throttle on the GT3 and it will cut power to it.